I'm going to do a tutorial today on how I get my big wavy curls. I've had a few requests, and so I thought I'd try it out. I've never done a tutorial video or anything, so I'm sure I'm going to look pretty dumb. Don't make fun, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what I use. I use my trusty Ghetto Conair curling iron. It's an inch and a fourth. It has the clamp. I don't use it. I don't clamp my ends. You'll see that when we curl. This is to get a little bit of the bigger curls. In one of my earlier posts, I have some tight curls too. This is the curling iron I use for that. It's the Conair Infinity. Tried a bunch of different ones, but these are the ones that I like. Today I didn't have time to let my hair air dry, which is what I normally do because I get some of the natural ways, so I don't have to do it all. But I didn't have time, so I had to blow dry it. So it's huge and frizzy, so I have a lot of hair. But I always make sure I put this Moroccan oil in when I get out of the shower. Props to my sister-in-law, Meg. She gave this to me. It's amazing, and it smooths out your hair. Especially for me, I have huge frizzy hair, and it helps calm it down and smooth it out. If you hear a little rick-rack in the background, you're yelling, that's Haynes, my son. Don't worry about it. He's just playing. Okay, so as you can see, I've already done all of this. My hair normally takes me the first day like 25 minutes to curl, which seems long, but it lasts me like 4 days. I only wash my hair every 5 or so days. The last couple days, pull it up. Good top knot. I'll do a tutorial on that sometime. Anyways, so we'll get to it. The curls last me, so I only have to curl them the first day. So that's why it's worth it. So I'm going to take my next section of hair down, part it, and then just clip it up on my head. Okay. So I normally split my hair in half on like each side, because you always want, well, for these curls, you always want your hair curled away from your face. So this way, by splitting them, it makes it easier to do that. Or normally split this into like 3 different sections. Make sure that your curling iron is always straight down. You don't want it in any weird direction, or else your curls are going to be all different. That's for another type of curl. If you want more of a messy, then that's good. This is more of just the clean waves. So don't ever clamp your end in. Leave about an inch or 2 out. You can bend it back and forth for a minute if you want. That helps keep the end smooth and not so sticking out. Okay, so here's your curl. I don't do anything special after. If it's too tight, you can pull it. If not, just let it down, cool. I'm not a big hairspray user, but that's just me. I've never really had to use hairspray. But if you do use some hairspray in the end, I would suggest to try not to like spray every piece. Your curls are just going to be crunchy and it's not going to be what you want. So just in the end or after a few sections, spray it or whatnot. If I do use hairspray, the kind that I use is, what is it, Big and Sexy, the spray and play, so it's looser. I'm, to be honest, not in love with it. I still feel like it's kind of sticky in my hair, but anyways, it's fine. Okay, so you see that my curling iron's always straight down. That one's a little tight, so I'm just going to pull it down for a second, let it loosen up. Okay, go to my other side. And I did the exact same thing on these bottom 2 sections. I usually section my hair off into like 4 or 5 sections. I kind of have to. If you can only do 3, with how much hair you have, I suggest that you do. It's just going to be faster. So, whatever makes it easier. So after I'm done with this section, we'll pause and I'll show you the top, because I know that's usually always the hardest part and what I normally have the most questions on. So it's actually way easy. Everyone always asks me how I curl it, but it's really easy. I just wrap it, hold it for a minute. And it may be because I have really coarse hair and thick, so it kind of holds things easier. It's not the silky, pretty, gorgeous hair. more coarse and thick. So anyways, it's as easy as that. And then we will skip to the top and show you how I do that. Yes, so like I said, if you want, after some sections, you can spray it. This is the hairspray if I do use, yeah, Big and Sexy. Spray it a little bit, pick it out, never brush it out with a brush. If you need to get some, do it with a pick. Just kind of go through it a little bit to make them messier. Yes, and we will be back to the top. Okay, so we just finished the top of this side, and now I'm going to show you how to finish off the top on this side. We'll go over how I did the other side too. They're pretty much the same. Okay, so your top layer, you're not going to want to be very much hair, just because, I don't know, that's how I like it. You're going to want it to be in smaller pieces on top. So you're still going to make sure they go towards the back, but you're not going to do it like up all the way at your head. You're going to go down just a little bit so that you have that top part to just rest on your head. I found if you do it too high, it sticks up funny. And then still make sure that your curling iron is facing straight down. And again, I'm leaving that end out so you have that. Then a couple more pieces. Again, in front, you're going to want them to be smaller pieces, and then they'll all blend together. That way you're getting the curls right. Leave a couple inches from your head. Okay. The front bang, I like mine way loose, so I do it pretty far down and just kind of leave a bunch out, go back and forth a few times. Okay, so I just pretty much did the same thing on this side. I'll show you again this bang, just really loose, almost all the way down. Just so that it has just a slight curl in it, and it just blends in. I did the same with these. If you want them to be a little bit tighter, you can do them closer to your head. I like it to come down naturally more to where it should wave by my face. And then, again, at the end, if you want, you can use some hairspray. I'll just use a tiny bit if I do. And that should be about it. So, I hope this works good for you. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm always open to questions. I know this probably, I don't know how to explain it the best, so hopefully the video helps show you how to do it. So yeah, you'll just have the big waves by your third day. They'll be even bigger. At first they'll start tighter, but that's kind of what you want. In the end, it's messier, and yeah. So make sure you check out my blog. If you have any other questions, I said again, ask me. I'll do a top knot tutorial again soon because people ask for that. Okay, thanks. See you later.